So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this Clairol Nice and Easy, no ammonia, demi-permanent hair dye, which is supposed to blend away greys. And actually I used this the last time that I dyed my hair, but thinking, and I didn't make a video of it, thinking that I had used it before. And then when I took a closer look at the packaging, I realised actually I haven't reviewed this hair dye on my channel before. So that's what today's video is about. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. It's lovely to have you here. No makeup on, my hair's, needs a wash, needs to be flattened out. The back is looking a bit what is it called? Bedhead hair. Yes, it is. It's early in the morning. And yeah, I'm here with you today to review this Clairol Nice and Easy No Ammonia Demi-Permanent hair dye. And this colour is medium ash brown. I have actually used this once before. I was just saying I used it thinking I'd used it already because they all sound pretty similar. And then when I was applying it, I realised, oh, whoops, I've not actually used this one before. Let me do a video on it. And I had bought 2 for 1. So here we are. I did a different colour last time. I think it was more of a warmer tone. And that's what I generally do. I go warm and then I go a bit cooler on the hair just to try and, make sure the ends don't get blacked and, just, I think it makes it look a little bit more natural, but I might be completely wrong about that. It was actually not that long ago that I actually heard about demi-permanent. Now, I'm no hair care expert. All the videos that I do here on hair is just me, seeing what works on my hair, which is perimenopausal, oily roots, frizzy dry ends, and and I've got greys. So yeah, demi-permanent as opposed to semi-permanent. It's supposed to be, I think the definition I saw online was 28 shampoos, it washes out, but this one says 24. And actually, because I've used this before, I can tell you that it definitely does last 24 shampoos. When I dyed my hair, it was just before I was going on holiday, and then during the time I was away, I spent a lot of time in the swimming pool. My hair got really wet every day. So whilst I might not have washed my hair every single day, it got wet every single day. And I think it performed pretty well. But now, and it's way longer than, I think I dyed it sort of towards the end of June, and now we're towards the end of August, so it's been a long time. My greys, for me, are just like way too visible. So if you look down the parting line, and as usual, it's right difficult to see in this light, but here it's just, it might look blonde to you, but it's grey. And it's all in the roots area. It's just of how I have my hair. It's kind of a bit more visible here. So it's definitely time, because what I've been doing when I've wanted to cover up the greys, I've been using either eyeshadow. I've got this MAC, it's really old MAC eyeshadow, which is terrible on the eyes, but works well on the roots. Or I've got this Schwarzkopf kind of spray thing that I've been using. But anyway, now is the time to dye my hair. My little son is away, he's on a sleepover, so it's a perfect opportunity for me to do this kind of little act of self-care. Okay, so this, if I recall, is fairly straightforward to use. There is let me get them out in the right order. There is this bottle colour formula. There is the developer lotion, and there is 1 sachet, which I must remember to open before I wash my hair, because you can never get them open with wet hands. You need scissors, and then there are some gloves. So if I remember correctly, one of the criticisms I had from using it before, but I'll definitely come back and talk to you, is that actually the solution is quite liquid, so you have to be careful for it to not drip. But anyway, I'm going to get going. I'm going to apply this, and I will come back to you shortly. Now I've got to wait 15 minutes now, and I'll turn the alarm on in a second. I did not do a patch test, but do as I say, don't do as I do. You should always do a patch test. It's quite easy actually to develop an allergic reaction to hair dyes. So yeah, make sure, and it can have very serious consequences if you do have an allergic reaction. So make sure that you always do a patch test. I don't know if this is a different formula to the one that I tried before, or my memory really is shot, which it could be the case, but actually didn't feel too runny. I didn't actually even use the whole bottle. I haven't done the ends. I've really concentrated on the front. So I reckon if you wanted to do all of your hair and you had about the same amount of hair as me, one bottle would probably be okay. But if you have any kind of thicker or longer hair and you're trying to do the whole head, then you will need 2 bottles, which is a bit of a pain. I wonder if that's why they do 2 for 1 all the time, because they know that people need more than 1 bottle. Okay, not sure. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm just going to leave that to develop now. We'll see if it drips a bit. And then I need to wash it out in 15 minutes. And I might, well, the instructions are up there. I'm going to check if it's 15 or 20 because sometimes they add on an extra 5 for stubborn greys. So, and that's what I've got. And I've been bitten by a mosquito here. That's so annoying. I have to cover that up. Anyway, I shall be back in a minute. Okay, so the 15 minutes are up and I'm just about to wash it off. But before I do, I noticed it hasn't dripped that much, but a little bit onto my face. And I'm using here a baby wipe. Now, baby wipe is one of those products that I didn't really know much about until I had a baby. And now my baby is gonna be 5 and I'm still using baby wipes. They're so useful. I use ones that are biodegradable, but I don't chuck them down the toilet because we all know what can happen if you do that. And I live in a very old building. It would definitely clog up everything. Anyway, they are fabulous. I will have a bit of stainage on my face. But anyway, I'm going to get going and I am going to wash it off. And I'm going to use the sachet, which I've already opened, of the Colour Seal conditioner. And then I shall return and speak to you, my audience. Just out from washing off the hair dye, have to speak to you. I'm not sure if this is the one that I used before. This sachet of Colour Seal Gloss Conditioner. Oh my goodness, it was so lovely because my hair felt like straw after washing off the hair dye. But this is so reminiscent to me of the Vidal Sassoon conditioner from the kind of 80s, I think it's late 80s. I'll try and get a picture if I can find one on the internet and put it up here. And they smell of almonds, and this has a vague almond smell, but not as strong as the Vidal Sassoon. But in terms of the consistency, definitely triggered a whole load of memories for me. Unfortunately, the Vidal Sassoon has been long since discontinued. Please, please, please bring it back. Okay, anyway, gonna get dressed and then I'll check in with you one last time. So just to mention, I have got a playlist of that contains all my hair care videos. So I've tried out lots of different shampoos and conditioners as well as hair dye, and I will put that link up here. Okay, that's a bit better. I went off and I put some powder on my face. So I've put on a ton of makeup because there was, and you can still see it, I've dyed the skin at the top of my head here, which I'm okay about because I find it's the only way to get the kind of really little hairs that I've got right here that are always grey. So I'm okay, that will fade in a few days. But I have put on a lot of makeup because I'm going out into the world and I don't want people to think, they probably think I'm even crazier. So I've got a lot of makeup on, and I have to say, I've done a video on the foundation that I'm wearing. It's the Maybelline skin tint or something like that. Anyway, I'll put a link to that video here. Yeah, won't say anything more about that now. But anyway, hopefully you can see that the colour looks fine. I think it looks fine along here. Actually, you know what? I don't know if you can see because the way that the light comes in here. But anyway, I've looked in the mirror. I'm happy with the coverage. My hair feels lovely, lovely and soft. I'm now going to let it hair dry. I'm now going to let it air dry, which is what I normally do. I very, very rarely put heat on my hair. I know I would get a sleeker, more kind of put together finish if I did, but I just don't like it, and you know what, I just can't be bothered. So anyway, I'm just going to let my hair dry naturally, but yeah, all in all, that was nice and easy, as the brand is called, or the range is called, I'm not sure. Clairol is the brand, and then what's nice and easy, not sure. But anyway, so that was really good. No ammonia, so I feel good about that. This will now wash out. I know that it has at least 24 washes in it. It's kind of more my roots coming through before the washing has come out. The dye has come out through washing. Does that make sense? Anyway, so this is one wash after dyeing my hair with the nice and easy no ammonia, and I'm really pleased with how it has settled. I really like the colour. My ends, yes, are quite dark, but that's because of over dyeing. I think I missed a little bit around here. I'm not sure if you can see it, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's nothing major, and I'm actually really pleased with the result. My hair does feel soft, but I have to remind you that when I dyed it, I'm just tying it back. When I dyed it, it felt like straw until I put that lovely conditioner on. And I've since then, the wash that I followed up with has been just a regular shampoo and conditioner. Okay, which actually I have a video coming out about fairly soon, so make sure you hit notifications if you haven't done so already. And yeah, back to the outro. So thank you very, very much for joining me. If you haven't done so already, please think about subscribing to my channel. Think about it and actually do it. That way you'll get notified when I have new videos up. I post beauty product related videos every Friday, and then every Monday I do a video kind of more on broader self-care. At the moment, I'm focusing in on a technique called EFT, emotional freedom technique, or tapping, you might know it as. But previous to that, I did hundreds of guided meditations, because really I'm all about self-care. I'm all about empowering us busy women to feel better and just, yeah, be able to give our best. So thank you for joining. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you did. That really just sends a really strong message to the algorithm, and it will serve my video up to more people. And I'm trying to grow my channel. It's just a little small channel. I'm trying to grow it. So I really would appreciate that. And if there's any product that you would like me to review, or anything you want to say to me, then just please leave me a comment. I have got a very detailed video description if you want to know more about me and my brand and what I do, so take a look at that. And for now, I'm just gonna say, remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.